welcome back to my channel, Adventures with Amirah. This is the fourth segment of my London series, and today I want to talk to you guys about the London Eye. We feel like that was one of the best things that we did during our recent trip to England. I feel like it was totally worth the money, and I'm going to tell you why in just a moment. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Please hit that subscribe button and the notification bell, and that way you'll know when I do my next video. So my family and I feel like the London Eye was one of the best values in London. And it was a bit expensive, but for what you get and the views, I thought it was just absolutely spectacular. We did go at night, not by plan actually. We were planning on going during the day, and then it got dark so early because when we were there, it was getting dark around 3:50 in the afternoon. So by the time we got there, it was already a little bit later in the day, but it ended up being a blessing in disguise because I feel like the views were so phenomenal at night. The London Eye is right next to the Tower Bridge, in such a beautiful area of town right over the river, and I want to share with you guys a few clips of that, and then I'll come back and tell you guys about pricing as well as how we found out how to skip the line. So let me show you. As far as the experience itself, it definitely was not what I expected. I thought that it was going to be a little bit faster than what it was, but because it goes so slow, you don't even really feel like you're moving, which is nice. So you're basically in this little pod, and it's like a mobile room. So it's just the whole room is going around the Ferris wheel. And my daughter was a little apprehensive about it. She's 10, and she was like, I don't know, that might be scary. We just told her, you know, I think you're going to love it. Let's just try it. And so she actually did love it. My son loved it as well. And it was easy to see. The video footage that I have, you know, is through the glass, but it looked like you're just floating up there, and it was really cool to see the other people going around in the rooms above you or below you, or the pods as they call them. And the view from up there, you can see so many different sights, which was so cool to see at one time. They also have on the London Pass a view from the Shard, but I don't think like the Shard would be the same type of experience. Yes, you're going to get to see things from upstairs, but there's only so many people allowed in these pods, and there was plenty of glass so that you can have like a front row view, and you don't have a lot of people in there pushing or anything like that. I don't know how many people they allow per pod, but I know when we went on, it was a full pod, and we were able to go around and not have any problem seeing views from any of the angles. It's a 360-degree view of London, and it was just absolutely stunning. We will always remember that, and I was thinking that we weren't going to do it because we had bought the London Pass, and that's not included, and you have to buy it separately, and then it was kind of on a whim that we decided bite the bullet and, you know, pay for the expense of it, and it was so worth it. I did not expect it to be as great as it was. The skyline was stunning. I don't know if I really think it would be as worth it during the day. I mean, I'm sure it's pretty to see London during the day, but that's the girl in me. I love sparkles and lights, and just seeing the river and stuff, and the moonlight over the river was so romantic. So I just thought it was absolutely beautiful. As far as pricing, so it's £27 per person. And for that conversion to dollars, that's going to be about $35. But if you want to do the fast track, which is where you skip the line altogether, which I would highly recommend, and that is £37 per person, which ends up being about $48, but it was so worth it. We went about 7 p.m. and there was already a huge line of people in the regular line, but when we went through the fast track line. It took us about 3 minutes to get through the line, and we just stepped right on and we were gone, which was the only thing that we did in London that actually was expedited. So I would highly recommend that, because I discussed that before in another video, that having the London pass did not work out well for us at all, because the lines are so long you don't really get to utilize it. I would much rather do something like this where I just know exactly what I'm getting. I pay for it up front, and you don't have to wait in a 2-hour line. You just go and you get on, and then you can enjoy the rest of your day or your evening or whatever. There's also like a little amusement park area that's down there, which I showed a picture of that and some of the footage of that. And it's just so romantic. Like I said, there was somebody down there playing a guitar like on the river. It was kind of like serenading everybody as they walked by. Another thing I wanted to mention about the londoneye that I noticed on their website is they have something, I don't know if this is something they're just promoting for Valentine's Day, but they have something called the Hotel Chocolat Tasting Experience, where you can get your fast track entry, 2 rotations, so you get to go around twice, 2 glasses of prosciutto, and a Hotel Chocolat goodie bag, and that's 54 pounds. But then they also have something called a Cupid capsule, and that's where you experience a private capsule. So it says you show someone special the romantic views of London combined with a bottle of champagne and a luxury box of Hotel Chocolat pink champagne truffles, and that's 470 pounds. So quite a bit pricey, but you get your own capsule to go around with. So I think that would be cool to have your own private capsule. That's definitely very romantic. So if you're looking at doing something special for Valentine's Day, I definitely would recommend that. I think that would be amazing. Thank you guys so much for stopping by my channel. I'll have another of my London series coming up for you guys next week. If you guys need advice on any of the places that we've gone, you are free to always message me on my Instagram or Facebook. I do have both of those, and I'll have those links for you down below. Thanks so much for stopping by. I appreciate the support. Have a good week. Bye-bye.